Hi, good evening everyone.
Hi.
Very happy to see you guys here. So how you guys doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Good. How about you? I'm doing fine so far. So today we are all here to discuss about our topic, which is working durations per day should be reduced from 8 to 6 hours per day. So let me state my point first. So for me, by reducing the working hours from 8 to 6 hours per day, it can affect the workers' well-being from physical and mental health. So as you guys know, longer work hour can actually be very stressful. Imagine if you're sitting on a chair and looking at the computer for 8 hours non-stop, you can be very physically and mentally exhausted. So for me, with shorter work hours, actually the worker can have their own self time. For example, like jogging or yoga or swimming or doing whatever they like. So for me, that can actually reduce their stress level. So what do you guys think?
For me, I kind of 50% agree with Andrea because for physically, yes, I agree, but for mentally, maybe no. Because for me, I think that, okay, for me, every people have their own capabilities and they have their own pace that they need to like cooperate. So if we shorten our working hours from 8 hours to 6 hours, it actually might be a little bit difficult for those individuals who are more to like a slow kind of person. Like when they need to concentrate for their works, they might need longer time than other people. So for this kind of individual, they will feel like 6 hours per day might not be enough for them, especially in terms of completing their tasks. For example, on that day, their boss give him or her some works that need to be complete by the end of the day. So if he or her only have 6 hours per day, and then and that individual is like slow type of person, so he or she will feel pressure to meet the deadline by their boss. So when the individual feel pressure to meet the deadline, she or he gradually will feel a little bit more stressed than usual. That so that affecting their mental health. That's why I don't really agree with Andrea's point in terms of mental health. So what do you guys think?
Well, I suppose you are right, but I actually agree with Andrea's point because, in my opinion, when the workers' mental health are at a good and stable state, they will be engaged with deep focus at work. Do you guys know who John Maggie is?
No.
Okay, so John Maggie is the owner of Web Consult's website. Web Consult is a website of design and digital marketing. He once stated that when workers have extra day free, they will be more focused and productive. By being productive is fulfilling and it improves happiness and mental health, just like what Andrea said. Okay, so additionally, when the workers have a good mental health, it's actually allowing them to engage well in the company that they work with. And without we realize, it actually improves a healthy work life, healthy work balance, healthy work life balance. By doing this, for example, women who have children and family, they will have more time to take care of their family, their children, and for young people, they will have time to engage with their self, enjoying their time, their hobby, and it will lead to get to know themselves better.
Yes, I think I totally agree with their points because I think that people now they are struggling to have a balance with their work and their family because 8 hour working time actually is a very long time. If the workers they came back to their home, the time actually is already like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So the worker they also very tired from physically, mentally. So they do not have time for their family. And many research also show that the many family problems they actually came from that family that did not have family time. So if the working time is reduced from 8 hours to 6 hours, the worker they will have more time for their family. Like they can spending time with their child, with their wife, with their husband. So the relationship between family members will increase. So this also can reduce many family problems like divorce, like bad relationship with child and parent. So this is my opinion. Do you guys have other opinion?
Well, that's a good point, but for me, I agree with FIFA points where shorten working days from 8 hours to 6 hours can be stressful for workers in terms of meeting deadline. So when we shorten the working hours from 8 hours to 6 hours, that means they have to push themselves to meet the deadlines. And in company they have meetings, they have programs, so this may affect their working activity, which can affect their business. So when their business is affected, they will not able to pay salary to their workers in a big amount. So the worker must not be satisfied with the salary, with the money given, and reducing 8 to 6 hours working can reduce the salary amount based on their working hours. And relationship with employees, if we reduce from 8 to 6, it may affect their relationship with other employees because they don't have enough time to spend time with their work. So what do you guys think?
I think I agree with all of our points, but for me, I will stand with my own points because actually, shorter work hours can allow them to prioritize their own self time, so they can do activities that they like. Actually, this kind of activities also not only can improve our physical health, but it can also improve our mental health. So even though, imagine if you guys are working non-stop for 8 hours in a room with only you and the computer, non-stop for 8 hours, you'll be very stressful, physically and mentally stressful or exhausted. So by doing activities for yourself or with your families, actually it can reduce your stress level by physical and mental health. So do you guys have any more opinions?
No, maybe I just want to say that now I'm leaning towards Andrea, Afia, and Amos' point because it cannot be denied that mental health is very important these days. So I very agree that by reducing the working hours from 8 to 6 really helps our mental health. Yeah, so I agree with you guys.
To be think again, most of the workers from people who have family, children, and I think family time is important too. What do you guys think?
Yeah, for me, I agree with our point actually that to be conclude that I agree reduce hours at work give a lot of benefits and positive elements in individuals. Yeah, what you guys?
Now we can see that reduce the working time is really benefit for a worker, no matter from mentally, physically, or even family. So I think all of you are right.
So now we're all can conclude that working hours should be reduced from 8 hours to 6 hours per day, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's all for today. Thank you for discussing this topic together. So thank you, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.